Let's get stuck into Act 3, Hidden in the Shadows. Oh dear, I don't remember how they pronounce that word. The Raka of Solnari has been revived with the aid of a Kuvaki beam. Now a new crisis looms over Nordkrai. When isn't there a crisis over Nordkrai, I ask you? What's Mika doing here? Oh, I suppose the Knights of Favonius. That's the name I was looking for. In Nordkrai. Skirk's here? Don't mind if I do. Hey, Skirk. Skirk. I don't care about you, Mika. Where's Skirk? Looks like she's by like Dory's store or something. Kind of ish. Yeah, she totally is. Yo, what you two up to? Some schemes going on?
Huh? Isn't it Skirk? Are Paimon's eyes deceiving her? What's Skirk doing here in Nordkrai?
It certainly is a surprise. She's not the sort of person you'd expect to be able to take on long walks.
Exactly. And Dory's here too. We should go over and say hi.
Wow, my. Such an exquisite radiant exoskeleton. Come, let me take a closer look, so I can make sure to offer you a fair price.
She's selling something. Why is she selling something?
Please, take a seat and rest a while. If you have anything you'd like to eat or drink, I'd be more than happy to...
I'm going to assume at the item that she's purchasing is very expensive.
Let's not waste time. Just tell me how much you're offering.
Of course. Just a moment. Remarkable. Not so much as a scratch. Even the very best bounty hunters would struggle to retrieve a radiant exoskeleton of such quality.
Why does Skirk need money? Hi. I don't remember your personality.
Skirk! Dory! What are you two doing here?
I mean, Dory has a business. What kind of question is that? Hi, ma'am, whose shop we're right in front of. Why are you here?
I came to look around Nordkrai and thought I'd take the opportunity to make a little mora.
Gosh, just listening to it makes it sound like beta.
What's this? My most valued customer is already acquainted with my most valued customer?
You can't have two most valued customers, Dory.
Is Paimon hearing things? Or did you just say most valued customer twice?
Naturally, my most valued customers are equally valued, so you both receive my most effusive enthusiasm. Please, rest here a moment while I work the price out.
You've gotten stronger. It seems you haven't neglected your training since we last met.
You can tell just by looking at me. Damn. I got like an aura or something going on. A lot has happened. I wanted to get as strong as possible. I mean, that was always a given.
I see. Nordkrai is home to many worthy opponents. Should you overcome this trial, your strength will increase further still.
Thanks, I guess.
So, how have you been, Skirk? When we last saw you, you said fate would decide how we'd meet again. Well, Paimon didn't think it would decide so quickly.
And in such a mundane way, too.
Was it quick? It's felt like a very long time to me.
Well, time flows differently where you live. It looks like you've been trading hard, too.
My life will experience little change until a true turning point arrives.
Isn't that boring for you, though? It's kind of sad, too.
But as for you, you are at a pivotal point in your journey. Have care. Victory and defeat are seldom long-lived.
Indeed.
Excuse me, dear customer. After careful consideration, I'm prepared to offer you 6 million mora for these radiant exoskeletons. I assure you that this is the fairest possible price. While you might be able to sell a single item for 700,000 or so, when it comes to buying in bulk...
I'll take half of that in cash. I won't be staying long, so there's no point carrying around more money than I need. As for the other half, give it to these two in the form of food or supplies. You should have plenty of both in your stores.
Did she just say give us 3 million mora in the form of food or supplies? How the hell are we going to spend 3 million mora? I can't even seem to spend 3 million mora on leveling up characters.
Of course. I can see my most valued customers enjoy a very close relationship.
Thanks, Skirk, even though I have millions.
Here's your mora. Please, do stop by again.
I'll be going then.
Okay,
Until next time.
bye.
Huh? Won't you stay for a chat?
Really? Really? NVIDIA app, that's the shit you're gonna pull on my screen? Thanks. Appreciate that.
Oh, she's gone again. That skirk.
That's just how she is, sweeping in and out like a sudden gust of wind. I'm used to it by now.
So she sees you frequently then?
Hey, that reminds Paimon.
What?
You haven't forgotten her somehow? Even though you've done lots of business together before? What's the deal with that?
You haven't forgotten her what?
Huh? What do you mean? The all-knowing Lord Sangama Bay keeps every customer near and dear to her heart.
I don't think I understand what Paimon's trying to get at.
Fine. If you must know, she's not really my customer, but rather a guest of Miss Alice, my supplier. Miss Alice introduced her to me, and now she drops by from time to time to do business. She's the perfect customer. She always brings quality goods and doesn't care too much about the price.
So you're scamming her, in other words. I'm, as per usual, remember nothing from Skirk's arc of the game. I don't remember a single thing except that there was a magical whale of some kind. That's about the only thing I remember from Skirk. I don't have any idea of anything about her. We know that she was in cahoots with Alice? Because I don't remember that.
Whoa, that's one suspicious-looking grin. You're not ripping her off, are you?
She very much is. Scam artist galore over here.
Ridiculous! A strong, mysterious customer like that who brings me valuable items? I practically worship the ground she walks on.
Also probably true.
Dory's Divine Bazaar is a fair and reputable business.
Uh-huh.
Now, I promised I'd supply you with food, so it's about time I start hunting for ingredients.
This is not the first time I've come across you scamming people. You've scammed me before.
3 million mora. What can I find that's worth 3 million mora?
I don't know.
Looks like I'm going to have to dig out something very special indeed.
I don't even think I'd like the taste of it if you're going to, like, dump 3 million more in one meal. It's going to be so lavish I probably wouldn't like it. I don't really like expensive food. Expensive food's weird. It's got weird shit in it. Anecdote has been recorded. That's nice. I'm just going to teleport back because I'm lazy. Thank you, game. Mika, I don't care about your shit, Mr. Chocobo. You can just continue to chill over... Where did I see him? Over there. Okay, so what's going on in Outcry? Other than the usual.
It's been a few days since we said bye to the others in Nasha Town. Still no news about Rarer, though. Where could he have slunk off to?
Another realm? Another dimension? Literally anywhere?
If only he was gone for good. But with all the trouble he stirred up before, there's no way we've seen the last of him.
Hello, you must be the traveler in Paimon?
Hi, what gave it away? The flying weirdo next to me?
Mr. Flint has been looking for you. Unfortunately, there's been a serious wild hunt attack over at the
Oh,
quarry.
that's
He
bad.
thinks it's time to regroup and figure out a
Oh,
plan.
that's real bad. Wait, where's the quarry? Do I know of a quarry? Is there a quarry on the island with the Fatui stuff?
The wild hunt? Oh, uh-oh. We better get over there right away. Come on, let's go.
Yep, right on it. Can't you see me running? A nation that doesn't exist. An intriguing quest title? Okay. Meet up with Flynn's at the quarry. This isn't a quarry. Unless there's a quarry over here and I'm just blind. Entirely possible. Why have you got to be there? You're literally near nothing. Is there a quarry over here? I don't think I went too far over this way previously. I think I like dipped out from the town and ran into the chick starting with A. Oh my. Starting with H. The one who was like scamming people. Here. And I don't think I actually went this way. Okay, so this is the entrance to the quarry. Okay. Ow. That was my heel. That's a really weird looking entrance. Is it even open? Yes, yes it is. Gosh, why is Llama everywhere? Can she just not be everywhere? I'm exhausted with her already. Hi, Flins!
I can barely sense any Kuvaki at all. This whole area feels like a soulless husk.
super. So it feels like normal for everywhere else, essentially.
Looks like his appetite truly is insatiable. As if the power of that energy cannon wasn't enough.
Wait, that means he came this close to town?
He's not seriously still getting stronger? What's his endgame here?
Ah, everyone's here already. Hey, we made it. So, what's going on?
Why does Paimon sound out of breath? You don't expend any extra energy to fly faster. I don't know why you're gasping for breath.
We've all been on high alert since we split up a few days back, expecting Rerir to strike again. But it's like he just vanished into thin air. No one has seen him nor found any trace of his presence.
Yeah, again, he's probably in like a pocket dimension or something.
That is, until this morning, when a ratnik found signs of wild hunt activity while out here on patrol. As you can see, the crystalline itself is physically intact, but the Kuvaki it contained is all but completely diminished.
And we're sure that Rerir did this.
I mean, who else is going to? I suppose the Wild Hunt, but they've never done anything like this to my knowledge.
Who else? He's the only one who could pull off a stunt like this.
Kuvaki loss has reached critical levels. Reikir of Solnari set to maximum threat level.
Reikir. I'm not gonna remember that.
Warning, unless de-escalation measures are taken soon, he will pose a threat beyond our ability to contain. The consequences could be catastrophic.
That's nice enough, but unless you provide a way to de-escalate the situation by stopping him, I'm not entirely certain what you'd like us to do about it.
Traveler, do you remember when we encountered Rerir just after regaining his body?
Yes, my memory's not that bad about Genshin.
There wasn't a shred of sanity left. Nothing but madness and rage.
Who are you to say that there was no sanity left? The madness and the rage could be part of his sanity. You don't know. You don't know what his baseline is. I remember it well. He was already extremely dangerous even then.
Yeah, didn't he shout out a bunch of names? Then he started raving about how nothing in this world mattered to him.
That seems pretty sane to me.
Oh, Paimon gets chills just thinking about it.
Weird camera angle.
Oh, but the thought that he's still out there, lurking somewhere in Not Cry, waiting for his chance to strike? Oh, even chillier.
I feel like we're far too zoomed in on Paimon.
Last time we fought, we were already at a disadvantage. If he has such overwhelming strength, why would he suddenly go into hiding?
To lick his wounds?
Yeah, if I were him and I wanted more Kuvaki, I'd just take it by force. No point staying in the shadows. Unless something went wrong. His whole resurrection thing didn't exactly go smoothly.
Well, I thought that was kind of the obvious answer. And that one that we'd already come to.
The other thing is, how does someone who's completely lost their mind still have the wherewithal to cover their tracks so perfectly?
As I said, he's still sane. You just underestimate what his sanity looks like.
Beats me.
According to certain medical studies, insanity does not always entail a complete loss of rationality.
Thank you.
It may be that he is simply living in a world of his own.
That actually sounds about right. He was ranting away to himself the whole time, like he had zero interest in talking to us.
That could be irrelevant to his sanity or the state of his mental health. He could just purely not be interested in talking to somebody else. I mean, I can relate.
There are many unanswered questions here. He could be right under our noses, and we'd still be in the dark. Besides his name and title, we know little about him. Certainly nothing about his past, or what he might be hoping to achieve.
And there's no way to investigate. Because to get that information, you'd need a Khanrian. We only have one Khanrian and he ain't exactly in our back pocket, you know? Well, actually, it's not true. We have two, but Kaya doesn't really count, does he?
Exactly. And we wouldn't even know where to begin looking. Even Boss hadn't heard of the Reikir of Solnari before all this.
But that's interesting, because that then implies that there's been no records kept since the fall of Khanria. Or since before the fall of Khanria, rather. I can forgive Nogcry, because Nogcry may not necessarily have existed 500 years ago. I don't know. It seems kind of ramshackle and more recent. But surely some of the other nations would have some archives about Khanria, and the sinners would be included in their archives, no? Hell, you'd even have two freaking Archons who you can have a conversation with. Oh, but we don't do that in this game, do we?
I
I'd be willing to
And a
bet that
dragon.
even if we gathered together every scrap of intel in Nodcry, we still wouldn't find more than, like, 3 useful facts about him.
I mean, 3 useful facts are better than no useful facts.
So, if we do nothing, he'll just keep getting stronger. And if we want to investigate him, we have no idea where to look.
Pretty much.
Last time we had Marionette and her big robo-buddy to help us, and we still barely held our ground. If we had to face him alone...
Well, actually, that's a good line of thought. Can Marionette look up for TUI records about the sinners and find out more about Rary? I know we're not exactly on first name basis with her, so to speak, but it just seems like a problem for her since she's fought against him on 2 occasions. She might be in a sharing mood. Sharing's caring.
Oh, Paimon's head hurts just thinking about it. What are we supposed to do against a threat this big?
You get a headache just thinking about thin air, dear. Don't strain yourself. And no one has a suggestion.
I do have a little hunch about his next move. Given that he attacked the quarry, I'd say it's likely he'll target other places rich in Kuvaki.
Well, I can tell you a place that's rich in Kuvaki.
Somewhere like the Eye of Krati, or the Pillar of Embla.
Well, the pillar is what I was thinking.
One thing's for sure. If we just sit back and let him keep absorbing Kuvaki, we really won't stand a chance against him.
But I don't know quite what you want to do to prevent him should he show up at one of these locations. Again, we needed Marionette and her buddy to deal with him. We don't have that at present. And then you've got 2 locations that you can think of. She can't be in both places at once.
A perfectly reasonable hypothesis. However, it is worth noting that these 2 locations are quite far apart.
Indeed.
To investigate them both, we'll need to split up.
I agree.
I'll take the eye.
Up. Right now, Rarir's goal seems to be gathering Kuvaki, not fighting us directly.
That's a waste of his time.
Once we're done, let's regroup on Hisi Island.
I'm done with Hisi Island, sir.
Wait, why Hisi Island?
If I recall correctly, your largest goddess statue was carved from Kuvaki-rich ore, was it not?
That's right. Yes, it could well be a potential target of his. I should head back and start evacuating the pilgrims.
Let's just get Columbina to go mind her own damn statue.
Splitting up's always gonna be risky.
Never split
But
the party.
I guess we don't have much choice, right? We're in a race against time here.
You say that, but I don't think Rara is acting in a particularly hastened manner.
And if we do run into Rear, what then?
I already asked that question.
That's when you follow the 3rd rule of treasure hunting. Run like the wind.
But then what's the point in looking for him if you're not going to do anything to stop him? You may as well just sit back with a goddamn margarita and let him, go about his business.
Didn't you say the 3rd rule was go with the flow?
The fact that you remember that is astounding.
I don't know. Did I? Anyway, whatever. In this situation, go with the flow means go find backup.
Define backup. Who's backup?
Agreed. If anyone finds so much as a trace of Rarir, do not pursue him. Get out of the area and alert the rest of us as soon as possible. We need to put safety first.
I think the point is moot. You can't do anything for your peers.
All right, we'd better get moving. Come on, Anefa, let's go.
Do I get Flynn's? I thought, what are you doing in the city? I thought you were going to the Eye of Krati and the Pillar. I don't see anybody going to the Eye of Krati. So we just go to the Frostmoon Enclave? I feel like we just skipped everything that we were told to do, but sure. Let's go regroup over here. Can you see the pillar from here? Kind of. Forgot about the music here. It's beautiful. Wait, where is...
Leads?
It's short 2.
Nope. Diddly squat.
Diddly
no
squat.
clues to where he might
It's been a while
be
since I've
hiding.
heard that.
It's like he's a ghost.
Pocket dimension. Or
It
invisibility.
feels like we're sitting on a powder keg that could go off at any second. Oh, I hate this feeling. I'd rather face him head on than be left hanging like this.
Meh, it's not really a me problem. I don't live here.
So, you guys didn't find anything either?
Not loving the word either. How about you, Flint's?
I questioned a few Ratniki and eventually narrowed my investigation down to one suspicious individual. But by the time I got to his place, he was already gone, almost as if he knew someone was on to him. Either that or he's just extremely cautious and doesn't stay in one place for long.
You say cautious, I say paranoid.
He's been biding his time for a while now. The question is, where or what is his next target?
I thought that's what we were deciding, guys. I thought we were going to the two places prevalent with Kuvaki to check it out, and instead we went and wasted our time talking to the locals? That's not what we said we were going to do. What an absolute waste of time.
No idea. Since regaining his body, he seems to have lost all interest in the fragment in my possession. If he
Why
did
does he
still
need
want
it?
He's had plenty of chances to take it.
I mean, he's got his body back. What does he need the fragment for?
All we can do now is hope that Aino and Anefa turn up some leads.
They won't.
Darn it, Rarir. If you've got the guts, come face me one-on-one!
Are you stupid? That's the dumbest thing I've heard you say.
Wait, he's actually here? I didn't mean it, I swear!
No, it's coming from Silver Moon Hall. The Lady Kutar might be in danger.
Ooh, shit.
Let's get over there, quick!
Columbina. Miss Damselette, please be safe. Nah, she'll defend herself. Oh shit, they're in battle. Is he trying to take her Kuvaki? Smart choice. Marionette! Marionette, please save her. Hi, just us again.
Why is he attacking the damselette? What's going on?
Because she has
No
pure
time for
Kuvaki.
questions. Stop him!
She's literally the moon goddess. Why ask dumb questions? Oh no, I'm orange again.
This is insane.
Yeah, Yehoda, you were not equipped for this battle. You're a lot weaker.
Get Kutar out of here!
On it.
Except we aren't that phased by abyssal energy, right? Can't we get out of that?
Now you shall plunge into darkness.
I don't think I will, sir.
Thalindus, soon I will find a way.
Watch out.
Valindis. Oh dear. Please tell me that missed her too. Looked like it did. Oh no, it's got a shoulder. Come on, it's abyssal energy. Get your shit together. Completely forgot about an Aether. God, what is this God and whoever it is who touches God's hand? Oh hi, I'm not here to defeat you. I've been teleported somewhere.
Find them, even if it means turning this place to ashes.
What do you need me for? I'm not special. I'm just a Mary Sue. Mostly.
That was too close.
I never came too. Hi, never.
We barely made it
And
out
you
of
heard
there
her.
alive. What's that guy's deal?
Did she teleport all of us?
How'd he
Yes,
get
she did.
So crazy strong.
I'm sorry. I've literally face palmed. Is your Hoda really this stupid? This is the second time she said some of the dumbest shit I've ever heard. How'd he get so crazy strong? Bitch, did you not just find out that he's been sucking Kuvaki out of the damn quarry? Like, I'm sorry, what? Was she just falling asleep during that phase of the quest? Because, you know, I paid attention to that. He's one of the 5 sinners, and that probably wasn't his full strength. Agreed.
He's a threat to this entire nation. I doubt his strength could even be measured by conventional standards.
Also agreed.
I have a question. When me and Anefa showed up, we saw him chasing after this lady like he wanted her dead. What was that all about?
Oh, you don't know who she is? I forget everybody doesn't know who she is.
We weren't there for the whole thing either. They were already duking it out by the time we arrived.
Oh, sorry. Well, I'm sorry. I just put lip balm on, but I just realized it's been twirled and the whole damn thing was practically out of the damn casing. Never mind. You don't care. Moving on.
We didn't see how it all started. It all escalated so quickly, we had no choice but to step in.
Kutar, can you shed any light on the situation?
Kutar. Cross-checking database. I see. So you're the one that the Frost Moon Scions refer to as the Moon Goddess?
Wait, she's the moon goddess? Oh, no wonder she looks just like all those statues.
She couldn't put 2 and 2 together.
There are many reasons why people might worship the moon, and just as many why they might despise it. I've never met that person before, but there was no mistaking his deep-seated hostility towards me.
He's hostile to everybody. Don't take it personally.
Why he holds me in such contempt, I cannot say. But since he hunts the power of the moon, it's no surprise that I am a target.
Kutar.
There are many potential motives. For instance, you help the traveler escape his grasp. This could be his way of taking revenge.
Yeah. I don't... No, I don't think so.
It is also possible that he covets the Kuvaki inside
Well,
you.
that's what I already
and seeks
said.
to take it for his own. The list goes on.
I mean, that's the obvious option.
But right now, devising a counter strategy should be our #1 priority.
Yeah, get right on that,
The likelihood of
Anefa.
this location being discovered is close to 100%.
You figure out a counter strategy and you let me know when you think about one that actually is going to work.
A counter strategy? But we don't stand a chance against an enemy like this. Surely our only option is to run. He's not gonna chase us to the end of the world, right?
Depends on why he needs
as long as
the
we can
Kuvaki.
sneak out of
He might.
Notcry undetected.
Well, actually, not you, technically. He'll find the damselette.
No, I can't say that.
Or me,
Come on,
actually.
Yoda. This is serious stuff. You can't suggest we all just
Does he
chicken out.
know that the Traveler has, like, immense amounts of Kuvaki inside her because of the moon thingy?
Running is our only option.
I don't agree with that at all. Because you'd have to evacuate the entirety of Notcry, and that's not happening.
Huh?
You seem surprised. But what other choice do we have? We are facing an enemy we cannot possibly defeat in battle.
Ma'am, you're supposed to be the strongest person in the room. You should be able to take him on.
Well, I mean, yeah, but still.
It's not too late. I can distract him, so you have plenty of time to make your escape.
But what's the end game here? Just flee for your lives. It doesn't actually get us anywhere. What's the purpose? What is the goal, the end game we're aiming for? Because just fleeing ain't it. Also, can anyone grab the Fatui? We could do with their help right about now.
Wait, what? You're gonna act as bait?
After we just got you out of there?
Doesn't that make sense?
No,
I'm
it
the
really
one he's
doesn't.
after.
Exactly, that's the
There's
point.
no need for you to risk your necks on my behalf.
Then why don't we just give you to him if that's the end result anyway?
A coyote doesn't stop for bypassers while it's howling at the moon.
That is the strangest sentence. Sure. I also might point out, ma'am, that we don't have coyotes in Australia, so I'll just work with your analogy, sure. Why are coyotes howling at the moon? Are they nocturnal? Never seen one.
What is it, Loma? The Frost Moon Scions have already grown accustomed to life without their goddess. My presence here is no longer essential. And this is not my home. So you needn't ask me to stay.
I would argue that your presence has no longer been, has never been essential. The moment you left, you stopped being relevant to the Scions.
We can't just roll over and let him get away with this.
It's the principle of the matter.
Our style.
We gotta stand on our... laurels is not the word I'm looking for.
Yeah. We can't just call it quits after everything we've been through together.
What do you mean everything we've been... You just met each other. What do you mean?
Besides, she pretty much
I
saved my
don't care
life
about
out
your
there.
asides,
If I
Yehoda.
just ditched her now, I'd never...
It was cute
We
for 2
can't
seconds and
overlook
now it's
that you
just
have
annoying.
saved our lives multiple times now. To talk of returning the favor would be a little crass for my liking. But suffice to say that we are friends, and friends look out for one another.
This game makes friends way too quickly. I've said it right from the beginning, and I guess I'll say it right through to the end. Meeting someone does not make you friends, okay?
Riri's true objective remains unclear. Even if we were to sacrifice Muskutar, there's no guarantee he would stop.
Running away won't solve anything. We stand and fight no matter what. Yes, see, I don't know about that no matter what. I don't live here. I don't have any ties to here. And yeah, I'm sure Riri has some world-ending plot, but at the moment, he's only a threat to Nogcry. So, y'all have fun. I'm just gonna peace out to Sejnaya.
But
Kutar, I know why you left the Frostmoon Scions so long ago. It was because people started treating prayer as a form of trade. They would make self-centered wishes, force you to accept meaningless offerings in return, and then expect you to perform miracles for them, as if that were their entitlement. If it were me, I might have walked away too. But I believe that time can change everything, and that sometimes it takes losing something precious to appreciate its true worth. After much reflection, I've realized that this was never about whether the Frostmoon Scions need you.
It's about whether she needs them. No.
Any relationship based on need is purely transactional. What I truly hope is that you'll choose to stay.
I
not
guess
out
I
of
see where she's
obligation,
coming from.
but as part of our family.
Oh, you're a family, guys. Oh, that's so sweet.
You were born here, and now you've returned. Who knows? Perhaps it was the moonlight that guided you home.
I don't know that I agree with your use of the term returned. She hasn't returned to anywhere.
thank you, Lauma. But my power is on the wane.
Oh dear.
I'm afraid I will be of little use to you now.
And this is why you don't want to be a moon goddess, because that shit's fickle. Like the tides, you're just gonna not have your power at all times. So, strike one for the moon goddess. We'll find a way. It's our turn to help you now. Did I sound suitably appropriate for this game?
Very well then. I'll do as you say.
Okay.
Both times you saved us, we were transported across great distances in an instant. Is that one of your powers as the moon goddess?
It is, but I find it very draining.
Hence the power on the wane.
I barely managed to pull it off just now.
It's like he wasn't listening.
And it will be some time before I'm strong enough to do so again.
Lovely. Goodbye, escape plan.
Rejected by the world. My power is dwindling. Like a lake, cut off from its source, slowly shrinking away. Now, it has almost run dry.
I don't know that I like her terminology of rejected by the world. The world never rejected her. She rejected the world. She went, I'm done with the Scions. I'm pretty much going into hiding for the next bajillion years. Bye. Peace out. The world didn't reject you. The world forgot you because of your own actions.
What do you mean, rejected by the world?
Oh, okay. I'm glad we're going to get into that.
The 3 moons belonged to the ancient bygone era in which they came into being. From the moment I was born, the world itself has been steadily sapping away at my strength.
I don't understand how or why. Do you mean the world is in the people in it, or do you physically mean the land? The land is steadily sapping away at strength, in which case neither makes sense to me. But that's okay. No, it does. That's why we need to borrow the moon marrow, to borrow the eternal moon's power. I should just read everything in like a Valley Girl, extremely ridiculous American accent.
The 3 moons are not one and the same. As the goddess of the frost moon, I cannot wield the powers of the other 2.
What other powers can you have? You have lunar powers. Did the other 2 not have lunar powers?
Yet moonlight has a way of blending together. Each can reflect the other's glow. So when our fingers touched, I was able to restore my strength by drawing Kuvaki from the eternal moon's marrow.
Oh, because the moon marrow is a different moon. Yes, no, that makes sense.
But this method of recovery is painfully slow.
Better than not at all.
If only we could find the...
Hi, that was quick. Welcome to the party.
It's the wild hunt!
No shit. I've got eyeballs and
He
ears.
went faster than we expected. We'll have to finish this conversation later.
Where even are we, by the way? I have no clue where we are.
See how
We're
those wild
ambiguously
hunt
a Nod
creatures
Cry.
are running away from us. They're likely just a scouting party, which means Rerir won't be far behind.
I didn't see any wild hunt creatures running away. You might need to visit an optometrist.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get the heck out of here!
And go where? They're just going to follow.